This is intense, man. Oh, we gotta go. Welcome back, everybody, to Pacific Drive. I'm the Bearded OG, and in this episode, the plan is to go back out into the deep zone and do some more exploring. We got to find Olympium, and we need more magnets. Those two things in particular are holding us up from being able to advance in terms of our technology and that sort of thing. So, speaking of which, let's take a look at where we are with that. I've got a couple things I think I'm going to do now. So on the garage stuff, we can't do this until we find more limb magnets. So that's what's holding us up there. We need a total of 15. We did get a few of those out of one of the machines that change stuff over. I can't remember off the top of my head what they're called at the moment, but you exchange one item for another kind of thing. This records the number of runs since your last, so it's like how many, it's a death counter essentially. Why? I don't know why I would get that. I guess it could be for funsies or something, but I don't see a practical use for that, I guess is what I'm trying to say. We could do another parts storage. It would cost us 1.6 corrupted. I'm going to hold off on that for the moment, but we might actually end up doing that for a reason that I'll explain in a second. Again, my pneumatic locker that I have still seems to have unlimited storage, so aside from having organized pneumatic storage, I don't know why we would bother spending stuff on the rest of these. Maybe we will later on if I just have nothing else to spend points on. I'm not really interested in the bio headlight. I know it's brighter, but it just what I'd rather do is make the reinforced headlights, which of course we've learned, but it needs Olympium to make. So, we're holding off on that, and I don't see the point in the bio flare gun either. So I'm just not interested in that stuff, at least not unless a compelling reason pops up for us to do it. Now, what I have been thinking about doing though is making the corrosive panels, doors, and bumpers. These things, because I spend a decent amount of time in the mid zone gathering resources like crystals and things like that, and there's a lot of acid damage in that zone, probably even more so than radiation damage. So we might end up making those just to check them out, see what they look like, and see how effective they are. But let's come back to that. I'm not interested in the Power Grip tires. I just don't like the B off-road rating on them, honestly. That's the main reason. I guess you can activate them for going up hills, but how does that work, with a B off-road rating when all of the steep hills you're going to be going up are almost certainly not going to be on a road? You know what I'm saying? So correct me if I'm wrong. If you guys think these are the bomb and they're totally worth getting, let me know in the comments, and then we'll try them. But for now, I'm not planning on doing it. We have all the racks. We have all of the trunk space. We'll come back to the gasoline stuff if and when we move to the last engine, which goes back to gasoline. We're going to do some stuff here in the battery section, so let's come back to that. And again, we're held up by these utility things from a few different things. So for this particular one, which to give us the mobile workbench, we need Olympium. This is the nitro boost. We could actually do this. The thing is, though, is that I have my limb pulse and and the other limb physical force field shield thingy that Oppie gave us on both of my bumpers, and I just don't think I want to give those up. So it would be cool to have this nitro boost and probably useful, to escape certain situations, but I don't want to give those other two things up. This we need to scan a remnant ghost, which I still don't know what that's all about. That's the Lazarus device, and then this is the gateway to these last three things. These two in particular I would like to have. I'd like to have the chronodilator to slow time down, and I'd like to have the anti-gravity, so if we get shot up into the air, we can activate this and have a gentle landing and take, not take any damage. And then finally, this is the last engine. We could research this right now, but we can't make it because we need Olympium and bombs. I have a couple of those that we looted, but not very many, so I'm going to hold off on that. All right, let's go back to the batteries. Now, what I want to do is I want to learn this leak-resistant battery. There's no reason not to that I can tell. And, yep, there it is. And I'm assuming this only applies to our main battery. Leak-resistant battery. Wait a minute. Where does it go? Oh, this is a side battery. Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't realize that. All right, let's look at something for a minute. If we go to leak-resistant battery. Okay, so this has a capacity of 30 and a health of 150 compared to the side battery, which has 5 more capacity but the same amount of health. So we lose, if we replace both of the side batteries we currently have, we lose 10 capacity, but we gain protection against both wet and charged. That's probably a decent trade-off, particularly because of what we're going to do next. So I think we'll do that. Let's go ahead and just trade these. Wait, what? What happened there? Hold on. What is this? I'm confused. What the hell's going on here? I thought that showed that as a side-mounted thingy, but it's not. All right, hold on. If we go here, let's go back to this. Carefully engineered. Oh, it's a seat battery. Why doesn't it have the seat? See how this is a seat battery. See how it's got like the little right angled indicator? This doesn't have that. That must be a bug, but it says seat rack here. So what's the point in putting a waterproof and shockproof battery inside the car where it's not going to have those problems? I don't get it. Here, let's just confirm that. Something seems off here. Where's the leak resistant? No, no, that's not the leak resistant. This is the leak resistant. Huh. I mean, I'd much rather have the high capacity batteries, especially since it's already inside the car and fairly well protected on top of that. Because the high capacity battery has a capacity of 50. Yeah, I just don't get that. It doesn't make any sense at all. This should be, in my opinion, an externally mounted battery, because that's where you're going to have the problem with the water and the shock. Possible design oversight? I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. Oh, shit. Okay, well, I am not replacing the high capacity batteries with this. That's not going to happen. So let's just get our parts back. If I'm missing something, by all means, let me know in the comments. But again, I just don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. Man, that's a lot of shit. Does anybody know when we grind something like that up, when it's at full health, do we get all of the resources back? Let me know in that, too, if you guys know the answer to that question. Okay, well, that kind of sucks. I mean, as far as I know, I've never noticed anything inside the car be affected by external effects. Now, they can still wear out, they can get fragile, they can presumably spring a leak or get, you know, the bloated status effect and that sort of thing, but I've never noticed the internal stuff be affected by, you know, the outside stuff. Maybe they are, but even if that is the case, I'm still not going to give up a 50 capacity battery for a 30 capacity battery. It's just not going to happen. So, anyway, okay, let's move on from that. The next thing we want to do is we're going to make the extra large roof battery. Look at that, capacity of 75. Frickin' awesome. I think I have everything. Hopefully I have everything to make that. Oh, I don't. What are we missing? We need 4 limb chips, and we can't make limb chips until we have Olympium. So Olympium is just really screwing us up. Or lack thereof, I should say. Okay, well, I guess we won't be doing that quite yet, after all. Maybe we tried to do that in the last episode, and I discovered that then and forgot about it. That's entirely possible. All right, so let's see here. We, because Olympium is really holding us up, I think the best thing for us to do is just keep going back into the deep zone and trying to find that stuff. I have made 2 off-camera trips. One of them was into the outer zone just to get some plasma, and then one of them was into the mid zone to get some more crystals. And I have come back. Look at how many crystals I have, you guys. It's crazy. And the thing that about this Tech 2 hammer, it says it's a magnetic hammer. I don't see that, unless I'm misinterpreting what they mean by magnetic. It doesn't suck anything to it like a magnet does, but I'll tell you what it does do. It gives you a hell of a lot more material. So, you know, the normal impact hammer will give you maybe 1 or 2 plasma containers. This will give you 3 or 4 plasma containers. The normal impact hammer will give you like 6 or 8 sap crystals. This will give you like 16 sap crystals. I mean, it's just amazing in terms of the quantity of stuff you get from it. If we look at this description, since it was first held aloft, the magnificent magnetic hammer has been the ultimate symbol of power and might. Smash the environment into submission. Claim what is rightfully yours. So all it does, it has more durability and more impact damage, but it's not magnetic. I mean, it doesn't draw anything to it. So I'm not sure why they call it magnetic, but I'm not complaining. That thing is awesome, man, in terms of the quantity of stuff you get from it. So we're sitting good, you know, with sap crystals in particular. And plasma, we're not in too bad a shape on plasma. We've got 51, which is pretty good quantity too. But that stuff, you know, we use a lot of plasma, so let me get the stuff out of here so I don't lose it. I think I accidentally left my basketball in there, and it's gone now. But you know what? It was a pain in the ass to try and make a basket, A, and B, it was an extra step every time I used the vacuum cleaner, so I kind of don't miss it, to be honest with you. Yeah, so this is all of our high-end or, you know, rarer stuff that we have in here. These, not so much, but since there's room for them, we'll keep them in there for now. We're also going to need to farm a metric butt ton of eggs, of marsh eggs, because the engine, the limb-chipped engine, requires 600. Wait, am I thinking of something else? No, not the limb, not that. This thing. This is going to require 600 marsh eggs to make. That's insane. So we're going to have to, you know, farm up a bunch of those as well when the time comes. Okay, let's go ahead and I'm not going to work on the mission yet. I'd like to, you know, get some of this other stuff done first before we work on the mission. I suspect we're probably getting close to the end of the main story anyways, and I'm having so much fun in this game, I don't want it to end, you know what I mean? So nevertheless, let's look at these zones that are not utterly nasty here. So this one, let's scan this one. That has concussive blasts. Okay, that doesn't sound good. And then it's got several things that we haven't scanned. Oh, you know what? It looks like I haven't scanned the charge and repair station. I've been to them, I just never thought to scan them. And it looks like Olympium does exist here. Magnets exist here, and there's something else that says not recognized on the right-hand side there at the bottom of the screen. That looks like it's an exploding out-of-a-box kind of thing. So, yeah, there's definitely new things we can scan here. It looks like the storm timer is okay, and there's a decent amount of corrupt power here. So I'd say that's a good candidate. Before we commit to that one, though, let's look at these other ones, too. Yeah, we don't want to go to this one yet. That is Anchor Party, which is good, and it has concussive blasts. We have magnets, whatever that other explosive thing is, and some kind of a car. I think there's another type of wrecked car that I haven't scanned because I just never thought to. But what this zone apparently does not have is Olympium, so that means it's not really useful to us at this point. Let's try this one. Okay, this one has Olympium. And it has a lot. It's got a good storm timer. It's got a lot of corrupt power and magnified explosions. Okay, so between this or this, magnets and Olympium, magnets and Olympium. This one does have the repair station, though. They both have maximum storms and maximum anomalies. Maybe that's the case. Well, no, I guess it's not the case in every single zone in the deep zone. But I think we're just going to have to get used to the fact that we're going to have nasty weather whenever we go into the deep zone. Okay, well, this one has more power, but this requires 5 K-limb to get home. This one only requires 3. I think I want to do this one, even though this one has a high level of corrupt power. I think I want to do this one. Okay, so that's where we're gonna go. I am gonna do my level best to get through the intermediate zones, just try to try and get there as quickly as possible to minimize car damage, battery loss, that kind of stuff. I want to double check here. We've got an extra normal hammer. I can't make another one of these because I'm out of magnets. We've got a spare thingy here. We've got almost 2 full repair torches. We've got 2 full chargers, 1 each of those. An extra vacuum. I think let's make another torch just to have it, because we have plenty of resources now for that sort of thing. I think, too, let's make another mechanics kit, sealing kit, and electrician's kit. Because there's a good chance we're going to need all that stuff, too. And those will stack. I very rarely need a light replacement kit, but we have one just in case. And I think we're good to go. Maybe let's make another stack of these. 2. Okay. Let's do this. The car is fully repaired. We're in armored panels because I think that's the best thing to use in the deep zone. But I probably will try out the anti-corrosive panels too. I want to see what they look like for one thing. Okay, so we can get all the way to D1 and then just pop over here. We got anomalous clouds, corrosive downpours, and swift storms. And, you know, it seems to indicate that I haven't scanned the marsh eggs. I thought for sure we did that. Okay. Well, what we'll do here is if we can get to the repair and recharge station fairly easily, we'll go ahead and scan it just to get it done. But we're also going to have one of those in our destination junction as well. And if we can come across some marsh eggs, and if I can figure out what that other car is that I haven't scanned, we'll do those too. But I don't want to dilly-dally in this zone any longer than we have to. All right. Oh, I thought this was a mid-zone. Oh no, it's just a, okay, it's just a highway going through. But didn't we learn something though that allowed us to bypass the highway zones? Maybe not. Oh no, that's not what it is. We still have to do a highway zone, but it's just all the way to the other end instead of having to go through multiple junctions. I think that's what the deal was with that. Okay, fair enough. Does that have a plasma? It's got a broken plasma. I'm not really interested in looting the trailer itself so much. The main reason to go in there is for chemicals, and we have lots of chemicals now because we're not using putty so much anymore. Oh, I had a couple of decoration things I was going to do too, and I forgot, so we'll do that next time. Let's stop for the investigator. And we'll get some rubber if we need it. And we're out. Okay, now we're in the mid-zone here. Oh, this is a highway through the mid-zone. Interesting. Okay. I think this is the first highway I've done in a mid-zone. It's always been in the outer zone. Let's put our lights on. If we happen to see... Man, that was wonderful. It's a good thing we have armor on. That's explosion resistance. If we happen to see some marsh eggs, I want to scan them. Like I said, I can't believe I haven't done that already, but... I think what probably happened with that is that when we found the marsh eggs for the very first time, they were right next to those orange glowing globes, and I probably scanned the globes and didn't actually do the marsh eggs. I'm thinking that's probably what happened there. Let's get a few light bulbs in case we need them for stuff. Grab these, and we might as well grab this stuff too. Alright, let's do a scan. Let's see, we have that in F. I wonder if one of those vehicles are the ones that I need to scan. Let's go check that out. No, that says abandoned car, so We've scanned it. There's another one over this way. Oh, geez, I lost it. I don't even know where it went now. Okay, well, not a big deal. Let's go back. You know what I wish the game would do, just for forgetful people like me? So I wish it would make it a little more obvious when you're looking at something that can be scanned and let you know, hey, this can be scanned. It does do that, but it's not super obvious if you're not paying attention. So, yeah, that would be nice. There are a couple of ponds up ahead, so maybe we'll have the opportunity to scan some marsh eggs. Alright, I'm going to park here for a second and just see if we can spot some marsh eggs. I guess I could have resource scanned for them too, but I'm not really seeing anything over that way. Here we go. Oh no, that's coral. Alright, well, we'll take that too. We're gonna have to... There we go. Alright, usually you can spot the eggs pretty easily. Oh, cool. This is another one of those things that just kind of appears out of nowhere, I've noticed. And we got a dumpster pearl out of the deal. I'll take it. I don't know what causes that. We've had some discussion in the comments too about stuff that drops out of the sky on top of my head. Okay, here we go. Marsh eggs. So we have scanned those. Alright, so that means... Salamander Grotto. Oh, maybe that's what the car thing that we hadn't done. But it's not telling me to scan the eggs themselves. We've already done that. Maybe that's what we were... It's got to be one of those two things. I just don't know which one it was. You know, if it was the car thingy that we needed to scan or the salamander looking thingy that we needed to scan. I can't really tell right now, but next time we look at a map, hopefully that'll become apparent. Cool. Alright, so we knocked one of those out. So it's just like I said, I don't know which one it was. My guess is probably the car, but maybe not. Maybe the salamander thingy. We just lost our flashlight too, which means that I want to make the bio lantern, because we did learn it. I just haven't made it yet. Wanted to finish up our flashlight first. That's probably not something I can make in the car, but we'll see. Maybe we can. Yeah, this actually requires a tier 3 workbench. We can't even make the crude flashlight in here. That's why we got to get that Olympium so we can get this thing upgraded. Alright, well, you know what? I'm gonna... If we need light, again, I'm just gonna use flares for now. And we're out. Anomalous clouds, corrosive downpours, and swift storm. Alright, so we're still in mid-zone. I guess we have a... That's right. Well, I don't remember. I guess we have another junction to pass through before we get to the deep zone. So... I think I'm going to let that storm pass through. What's it doing? It doesn't seem to be moving. No, I think it is. I think it's slowly moving towards us. I wonder if there's some way we could bypass it. What if we... drive through this way and see if we can get by that storm, because it's probably going to do some major damage to our car. We might not be able to escape the whole thing, but we might be able to get past part of it anyway. Oh, no, I guess we're not going that way. Okay, we have to stay kind of up against the wall here, but we don't want to go past the stability wall. So that's even worse. Let's get some light going. I think we can get past the majority of it here. Keep going along the wall here. Alright, you know what? I'm putting this on. Our physical protection. Oh, damn it. I don't want him stealing our stuff. Okay, let's just chillax here for a second. Yeah, I think we're gonna get away with this. Of course, now we have a stability storm moving in, so that's gonna cut our time majorly short. I'd keep moving, except for this asshole's going to steal something, and then we're going to have to try and get back from him, which is going to delay us even further. Is there some way I could get around him? Oh yeah, we can get around him. Let's go this way. Okay, let's go this way. And we'll work our way towards this first power node. It's almost like that storm is tracking us, like it's coming towards us, changing direction when we do. That's kind of a scary thought. Sure looks that way, doesn't it? I didn't know they did that. I thought they just followed a heading and stayed on that heading. Just head north and see if we can get to that other one. Let's put our radiation protection on, so we have some hot dust here. Alright, I'm going to turn that back off for the moment because it's sucking our battery down. And this is acid rain, which we have no protection against. So we can't do anything about that. just keep going this heading. There's the anchor right up there. Okay. We're past the storm at least. And so far anyways, the car's actually still in pretty good shape. It's taken some damage, but... Of course, those guys would have to be there. Alright, let's just go for it. Alright, I would have liked to have gotten to that charge station, but I think we have one in the deep zone. So let's just go. Direct hit, that's not good. We could try and get those corals, I guess. Do we have something on the car? Like a... We didn't lose anything, did we? No. Okay. Yeah, let's grab these really quick. If I light a flare, will it stay lit even in the water? Appears to. Anything else gonna pop out? I guess not. Okay. Guess that's all we're gonna get out of that. Let's go. It would have been nice to get to that charge station before we go into the deep zone, but that's not going to happen. Got something wrong with our tire and our battery. Probably from being in the water. Yeah, I really shouldn't. Or I should try and not be in the water as much as I am, because that is not actually good for our stuff. What I am going to do, though, is I'm going to grab some more marsh eggs while we're here, since we know we need a bunch of them. Let's also turn this off, because our battery is getting drained. Oh, crap. Then we got one of those guys. Alright, let's just get some marsh eggs really quick. Wrecked car. Oh, maybe that's what I had to scan. Because it said vehicle before and now it says wrecked car. Can't believe I haven't scanned one of those yet. Wow. Okay. You'd think that would have been like the first thing I would have scanned, you know? Let's see. We gotta fix you. So we're gonna need this. This one, right? Yeah. And there's something wrong with you. I think you need a... Yeah, you need a sealing kit as well. There. Okay, good to go. Can we make another sealing kit so we have one ready? Let's make 2 more. Seem to use those probably almost more than anything else in terms of the repairing kits. Alright. I think 2... Well, here. We gotta get moving, actually. The storm's coming. We have a little bit of time. Let's get near the gate, and then I'm going to top off the car before we go into the deep zone, because once we get in there, things are just going to be... I'm expecting them to be chaotic as hell. I wonder what this thingy is. Is that storm ghost thingy that we're supposed to be scanning? I think that's the rocket that falls out of the sky with the supplies in it. Well, we'll have to have a dedicated... oh, there's something wrong with our engine. We'll have to have a dedicated run just to try and find that ghost thing. What is the problem with this? I think it needs an electrical kit. Yeah, electrician's kit. Okay. Can I just make another one of those? Let's keep the one that we already have ready for the deep zone. Okay. Then we're just going to touch everything up here. Okay, this panel is fragile, so it may not last, but we'll keep it as long as we can. Alright, turbines are in good shape, that's in good shape, that's in good shape. What about these guys? A little squirt there, and that one's in good shape. Okay. Car's in tip-top condition. Let's, I'm a little nervous. Last time we went into the deep zone, it was just nuts. And it probably will be again this time. Do I have... let's take this. Okay, so our most important goal is to get Olympium, and secondarily, magnets. I don't know what Olympium looks like, though. So, yeah, I guess we'll figure it out. Okay, so just looking at this, we now see the Salamander Grotto and the wrecked car as scanned. So those were the two things that I needed to get. So happy that we got that taken care of. All right, so we are going into this zone. Let's look at it again. Concussive blasts. Yeah, I guess we'll figure out exactly what that means once we get to the other side. But we want to find... like I said, the Olympium and the magnets more than anything else. We're going to have maximum anomalies, maximum storms, but we do have a decent amount of time before the stability storm starts. So we have that working for us. Okay, let's do this. Oh, you know what else I forgot to do? Hold on. I wanted to recharge the batteries too. I should have done this first. We're losing precious time, but I forgot. So, it is what it is. Okay, we have a full charge on the battery. Our main goal, of course, will be to go after power. Oh. I wanted to find out real quick what concussive blast means. The remarkably strong explosions experienced in this part of the zone are powerful enough to bypass your car's defenses. Okay, so basically what they're saying is all of our armor that normally protects us against explosions will not. That really sucks. Okay, what is this thing? Is that a tour bus? I'm not entirely sure if that's what that is. It's not giving me a scan option. Alright, I guess it's just part of the environment. So let's get to this big power thing. Well, actually no, let's go for this one first since it's straight ahead and on relatively flat ground. Well, relatively flat ground. I'll turn the lights on. I'm surprised those are not things that we can scan, but I guess they're not. Those on. Alright. Oh. Is there some kind of new bunny? Are they explosive bunnies? That's probably what they were. Okay. This wasn't quite as a clear of a spot to get through as I originally thought. We have a left and right over there. Oh, are we going to be blocked by a wall? Damn it. Okay, let's turn this off. I'll turn that off and that off. No, we're not. Just these big, enormous, whatever the hell they are, thingies. What's that? No scan target? Really? That's not an anomaly? What the hell? Alright, let's go. That surprises me. But it didn't let me scan it. Whoops. Wrong side. Okay. I think we should work our way over to here. Where's that repair station? I don't even see it. I thought it said there was a repair scan thingy on here. I don't know. Alright, well let's just head that direction. Also, let's do this. Maybe this will help us find Olympium. I mean, that's kind of what it's supposed to do, right? We want to look for a new symbol that I don't recognize. I'm going to put our radiation protection on. Oh, shit! I didn't even see that thing. Okay, we turn that back off. Yeah, that got our front left panel a bit, didn't it? Nope, not that. Okay, let's do another scan. That's fuel. Not a whole lot else over here from what I can tell. It's an armored car that way, but we don't really care about those at this point. Alright. Let's go down here. Let's do another scan. That back on. Okay, we'll kind of go along this valley floor here. I know. Well, we just lost a battery. I'm just so surprised this isn't anything. But it isn't. Alright. What's wrong with you? You just charged, so we can't do anything about it. Alright. But it's going to start zapping everything else now. Is what it is. Come on, Olympium, where are you? I don't think that hot dust is moving any closer to us. So, we're going to run up the hill and grab that. I mean, ideally, we should try and grab those two, I suppose. At least we're going to have an easy exit out of here because we can just follow the road all the way there. That wasn't the case the last time we were here. Yeah, so let's go get that big power first. We'll avoid the hot dust. This is, so far, I don't want to speak too soon, but so far this is a reasonably docile zone. We might as well grab the plasma while we're here. See, look at that. We got 3 plasmas out of that deal from this hammer. It's freaking awesome. Is that a scannable thing? No. Do we want to... Oh, here we go. Nice little collection of stuff. Let's just run up here really quick. Here, we need some light. That'll give us balloons for magnets, but we need to do that the other way around. I'm not going to scrap that stuff. Let's just go. We shouldn't really be wasting time on less significant stuff. Let's go. See if we can make it back in one piece here. We don't have to worry about the left and right. Okay. Now, do I want to run back up the hill again and get these? It's a pretty long run. Or should we drive over to here, get this one, and scan that area? I think I'm going to run back for this one, but not for the little one. Just in the interest of time. Because here again, you know, that instability storm is going to start at some point. And as soon as it does, you know, then we're on the clock. So, look at those big, ginormous pillars. That's crazy. I wish we had, like a hand scanner thing we do. Not this one, but the, you know, the thing that scans resources. Let's just run past this for a second. I just want to take a quick peek while we have good visibility and see if I can spot something that might be Olympium. But here again, I don't even know what Olympium looks like. I have no idea. Okay, I'm not seeing anything out of the ordinary, so let's just go. These anchor balls do damage us the longer we hold them, but fortunately it's not a huge amount of damage. Okay. You have a new problem. You're swollen, which I can't do anything about. It's swole. Yeah, I think we're going to leave this smaller anchor and maybe even that one. So let's go to the train tracks, which are dead ahead. If we can get on them. We might actually have to drive back around this way. Let's just assess the situation. And whilst we're down here, let's continue to scan. Okay, so that gets us to a highway. Okay, let's assess. So we could go through the tunnel to get over here, which I think we definitely want to do. That might be the recharge station. I don't know. But yeah, let's go ahead and get that other power, and then we'll kind of see where we're at after that. Do another squirt of this. Maybe you can't find the Olympium down low. Maybe it's up on a hill or something. Oops. Let's do another scan. There's the power thingy. Oh, there it is. We found it. Oh, nice. Okay. Finally. All right, cool. Hold on, turn this off. Gotta save that battery power. So this is Olympium. And we need the magnetic hammer to get it. Oh, that's cool looking. Alright, let's do it. Olympium fragment. Very nice. Here's another one. So this says you have, well, it doesn't say you have to, but it says it recommends you use the magnetic hammer. I wonder if you could use the normal hammer on it too. Like, you know, if your magnetic hammer ran out or something. Okay, so that gave us 7 fragments. Fantastic. Glad we finally found that stuff, man. I'm starting to get a little worried. Is there Olympium on this thing over here? Oh, that's new. Oh, okay, so the spikes are the result of this anomaly. That's the blacksmith. Okay, we needed to scan that for some reason. That thing is insane. All right. Let's grab the plasma. Whoa. I'm stuck on something. Oh, on the blacksmith spike. Okay, so it looks like the Olympium is found on this pylon thingy with the little glowing purple crystals. That thing's really has it in for me, doesn't it? Wait till we grab the stuff, man. Before we grab the stuff as in the power, before we do that, let's do another resource scan. Okay, so it doesn't appear like there's more Olympium in this immediate vicinity. So we're going to grab the power and then move. Is that another blacksmith over there? Probably. Alright, here we go. And here comes the storm. That gave us a reasonable amount of time, though. And depending upon which direction it's coming from, we may even have a little more time. Let's just... Yeah, well, let's actually see which direction it's coming from first. Well, no, we're wasting time. Let's just... I want to go down this road a little ways further. So how do we get magnets now? This is gonna hurt. Oh, there's the station there. Okay, good. Repair and charge. Thank you very much. I will do that. Oh, this is great. Except for the blacksmith is pounding us. Here, let's put our... that thingy on. Oh, look at that, man. We're like fully repaired. And fully charged. I love it. Okay, we gotta hop out real quick to scan this thing. Full service stop. Okay, is there anything to loot over here? The problem is we've been repaired, but we're taking some degree of damage too. Yeah, maybe not with our limb thingy. Okay, let's get out of here. Nice. So this has been a good trip, man. We've scanned a few things that we needed to scan. And we finally found Olympium. The storm is coming from that direction, which is fine. Let's put our radiation protection on for a second. And I want to do another scan. See if there's any more Olympium nearby. Doesn't appear to be. Okay, we'll turn that off and that off. Alright, so let's decide what we're going to do for the rest of our time here. Which we don't have a lot of. So we could probably run up, grab this power, and then use this exit to get out of here. I'm thinking that's probably our best move. We might run into a little bit of that on the way, but I think we can handle that, probably. So let's go. And again, along the way, I will be scanning for more Olympium. This on because the blacksmith's probably going to try and pound us. Case in point. Alright, I think we can turn that off for the moment. We'll go back through the tunnel, grab that power. If we do get into the yellow part of the instability a bit, that might give us an opportunity to scan a what is it called, anomaly ghost or something, if that's how we do that. I'm not entirely sure. Here, we'll put our lights on. Alright, let's do a quick scan here. Any Olympium anywhere? Not that I can see. Okay. We'll stay on the road then. Another scan. Oh, magnets. We found magnets. Nice. All right, so what... How do we get these things? Oh, is that the only way we can get magnets? It's through... Oh yeah, this is a limb magnetizer. This is not a normal Whoozema was it station. Okay. Well, that makes scrap metal like incredibly useful. Let's grab, which we don't actually have very much of. So that's how you get it. I mean, we did this last time, but it didn't occur to me, you know, that this was a different type of machine. I thought it was the usual transmutation machine. Whoops. Okay, so that means when we come into these places, we need to get a crap ton of scrap metal, or even maybe bring some with us. What is this over here? Oh, that's more Olympium. Nice. This blacksmith's probably going to really fight us here, case in point. So we got to get this. Are these things always next to a blacksmith? That would kind of suck. Oh, shit. Alright, I think that's all of them. Oh, shit. Is the storm here already? We need to go. Time to go. Alright, so we learned about magnets. I mean, I guess this is the only way to get them. And we need to scan it too, by the way. Okay, let's get this on right now. Oh no, that was... Oh, yeah, we are actually in the storm. Okay. Should I try and go grab that power really quick? If I do that, we're going to get hurt and the car's going to get messed up. Is it worth it for a small node? Probably not. Okay, so let's just get turned around here and get out of here. This has been a very profitable run here. Very happy with how things have turned out. Oh, look at that thing flying across the sky. Is that ghost thingy? Do we dare try and get that? We could go get it and then come across the valley to get to our anchor. Oh man, I hope I don't regret this. I think that's probably what that ghost thingy is though. Because here's the thing, if we can get that, then we can make the Lazarus device, which will prevent us from dying. We're gonna pay for it though. If we survive this, we're gonna pay for it with a very, very damaged car, but it'll be worth it, he says. Let's put our radiation protection on. Okay, we're just about there. I'm not exactly sure what to expect with this. Let's leave that on because it's protecting the car. Oh, it's not a ghost, it's one of these things. Alright, well, maybe it'll give us some good stuff. That's some damn good stuff. Olympian panel? Holy crap. Okay, hold on. Here. Grab that. Everything's all screwed up now. That is some really good stuff. Okay, it was worth it to come over here, even though it's not what I thought it was. Okay, let's put this here. Man, there's some good stuff in here. Grab this. Okay, so we've got a panel and I think 2 panels, right? We're just gonna get rid of that altogether. We gotta hurry, man. We are running out of time. This is also a panel. Whoop. Come on, damn it. Really? You're... Whatever. Okay, get rid of that. This is risky, man. Okay, so when it flies across the sky, it is essentially the... the rocket. Which makes sense, because it's a rocket, you know, flying across the sky idea. Put this here. Here. Go grab this other thing, and then we gotta skedaddle. We're really pushing this. Okay, let's go. Alright, let's see, we are here. I think it's going to be safer to activate this one just because we can follow the road all the way there. But let's get turned around and in position. It's not much of a road, but it'll do. You know, we actually have... This isn't quite as urgent as I'm thinking it is. The red stuff hasn't even showed up yet. And with our radiation protection, you know, we're preventing our car from taking major damage. I think. So I guess the question then is there anything else for us to do? Let's scan and see if we can find some more Olympium while we move towards the exit. We're probably getting close to the maximum distance from it. Yeah, we're going to have to activate it right at that spot, which is just right up the road here. Okay. Well, I think we've done pretty good here. Let's get the hell out of here. There goes another rocket flying across the sky. Where's it going to land? If it lands right in our pathway... It did. It's like right along the road, right before we exit. Oh, we're just about out of power. Okay, we're going to have to turn this off and do a quick recharge. Hurry, 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 hurry. Grab this one. Get rid of that. I don't have time for this. What the fuck? Get you out of here. Get you in here. This is intense, man. Oh shit, we gotta go! put our physical protection on. This is insane. Let's take a health kit. Yeah, we're not going to try and get that rocket now. Woo-wee! Man, that was nuts. Very, very profitable run, though. Let's see what Oppie has to say. She usually has some kind of snide comment when we come back.
Good. You're back safe.
Yeah, that's what I think, too. All right, that was fun, man. That was fun, fun, fun. And we even got 2 Olympium panels out of the deal. Wait, did we? Yeah, we got this Olympium panel. Didn't I put the other one on the hood? Oh, I guess that was an insulated panel. I thought it was an Olympium. Look at the fender on this. This is cool. All right. Well, yeah, very, very profitable run. So let me put some of this stuff in here. And I want to grab the high-end stuff. I think what we should do the next time we go into the deep zone is just take a whole mess of scrap metal with us, because I mean I've got more than I'll ever use for any other reason, and that way, you know, when we come across another one of the magnetizers, we can just make a shit ton of it. Okay, let's grab that too. We'll grab the chemicals. Everything else is fairly basic. So we have a total of 19 Olympium. And we have enough magnets to make a magnetic hammer, which we'll do because it's so worth having. So the question now is, what can we do with 19 Olympium? We have several things we want and need to do. Tell you what, let me get my inventory sorted out first, and then we'll see what we can do before we wrap up this episode. Okay, I'm going to just recycle these guys. And I'm also going to... Well, we'll use this to touch up, and then we have a whole bunch of free putty that we got that we'll use for repairing as well. But, you know, we've got this to charge the batteries, so we don't need... I'd rather get a few materials back from these guys. What's wrong with you? You're just charged. I can't fix you. Hey, cut that out. You're going to be replaced because you have the fragile buff, and you're back in business. Okay. Do we have any other issues other than just damage? Nope. Looks like everything else is in good condition. In terms of having any kind of a status effect. Very good. All right, let's heal ourselves up. And I top off the fuel tank because sometimes we lose fuel. Not that we're using it at the moment, but we probably will again later. Let's quickly see what you have. I always check the dumpster because it usually gives me some free putty, so I don't have to use blowtorches to repair. Sometimes it's pretty lame though. See, that's all it's going to give us. Alright. Let's clean up the mess. Okay, let's see what we can do. We have 13.4 corrupt power. And this... Yeah, we're going to need a bunch of magnets, a bunch of chips, which require Olympium and marsh egg. So I'm going to have to I'll probably just do an off-camera mid-zone marsh egg farming sesh for that. So we can't do that right now. Let's go to... We could probably make the high-end torch now. Let's keep that in mind. We can probably make the reinforced headlights, which we've already learned. I'm just trying to prioritize things, basically. And actually, probably the Olympium panels would be a good thing for us to prioritize. What is this? Anchor energy converter. So, what if you... This is a side rack item. What if it uses too much anchor energy and you can't jump out? A 100 kilowatts per kalim. I don't know, man. I mean, it sounds like a fantastic idea as long as it doesn't use up so much anchor energy that you can't get a gateway out. That's the thing that I'm not sure about with that. Yeah, see, we're one Olympium fragment short for getting the mobile workbench, which would probably be my highest priority right now if we could do it, but we can't. That's going to take 4... I mean, we're going to eventually get this engine, so let's just learn it. We're not going to... I don't think we're going to be able to build it yet, but let's at least learn it. And what's it going to take to make it? 40 Olympium fragments, 8 more explosives, and 4 limb chips. Okay, yeah, so that's a bit out of reach at this point. Alright, let's go back to here. We can't do this until we get more Olympium. We still need to find a remnant ghost somehow. So I'm very curious about this. I guess there's one way to find out, right? Does it give us any information in here about that? That would be... What would that be considered a... We got a bunch of stuff that we need to read too, but maybe we'll do that at the beginning of the next episode. Tools, panels. Probably a utility. We haven't read about augmented trunk storage. A battery. Anchor energy converter. Anchor energy can now be directly converted into battery power with at least a reasonable level. Yeah, it doesn't tell us, though, if it's going to screw us up for getting out. That's the thing I'm not sure about. Can we make it? Anchor energy converter. That's going to require 2 limb chips. Which is going to use 12 fragments. Let's wait on that for just a moment. We will do it, but I think I want to learn the Olympium panels and yeah, maybe the bumper, but the panels for sure. So let's learn the panel. And let's learn the door. Right. Okay. And let's learn the torch. Very good. All right, so we still have 4.4 corrupt power. This we need Yeah, we need a bunch of stuff, so I'll have to grind that off camera. We've done everything here. We've done everything here. I want to make these lights, which are going to require some Olympium. I don't care about those tires unless you guys tell me otherwise. We don't need gasoline stuff until we switch back to the gas engine. We can't do this because we need more Olympium fragments, and we've done that. Okay, so we've researched everything we possibly can at the moment. So, what does the Olympium torch require? 4 fragments, marsh eggs, and plasma. Okay, let's come back to that. I want to make the doors. And okay, see, these are going to require quite a few fragments to make. So, what about the panels? Even more. Why are the panels more than the doors? Damn. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to do a bunch of farming runs just to get all the stuff to make the panels. So now that we know that, let's make the torch. We'll make one of those, and let's make the anchor energy converter. So we need 2 limb chips. All right. And I think I'll replace one of the turbines with this. And we'll see what it does, you know? I mean, oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I know what this means. This means I put the anchor energy into this instead of into the what the hell is this thing called again? This thing. The arc device. Yeah, the arc device. Oh, okay, so that makes sense. I kind of like that idea, because we always have extra anchor energy, especially, you know, we don't need stable or unstable any longer for research purposes. So everything we have, you know, we just don't need it. So especially when we're in the outer and mid zone, this is going to really come in handy. I like it. I like it a lot. What was the deal with the rooftop battery? What is that? Needed 4 limb chips. We don't have enough Olympium fragments to make that quite yet. So yeah, we'll have to do that later. All right, guys. Well, I think we're in pretty good shape. I'm going to get the car fixed up. Does it have any quirks? It's got 2. See, this is what I'm saying. We have 2 quirks here, but it doesn't show that there's quirks down here, so that something's kind of bugged out on that. But I don't think I'm going to do the quirks on camera, just because, you know, we've gone pretty long here. So yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap things up here. So thanks everybody for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment, share out the video. And I got to figure out where I'm going to put this thing. And we'll catch y'all in the next episode. Bye-bye.